G'day everybody, it's Michael here from Tech and Tools, and today I'm going to be showing you my new laptop, which I've got here. First of all, I'll address the elephant in the room. Yes, I look a bit different. I don't have a beard anymore. For those of you that don't know, yes, I'm a qualified mechanic. I don't do that anymore though. Yes, I'm really good at electrics. Yes, I do tech and tool stuff, but my actual job in real life, I'm actually a registered nurse. So with all the stuff with COVID-19 going around and the job that I currently do, which I really won't tell you too much about, it requires me to wear a mask, a special mask, and that has to be able to seal around my face. So having a beard, you won't seal properly, therefore I could potentially put myself at risk, and then I could bring it home to my kids and my wife, and I am not doing that. So yes, unfortunately I had to get rid of it, so I'm going with the Mo. I'm not so sure about it yet. I'm on the fence about the Mo, but see how it goes. Bar that, yeah, everything's going well. It's been a while, but I've been really busy, so sorry for the length of uploads. I do this for fun, so I don't do this for a real life job. But anyways, that's that. Let's get on to the most important thing here. This. I'm getting a new laptop. I've upgraded from my old Lenovo laptop I've had for 5 or 6 years or something. That was only a 4-core AMD processor, APU. So that obviously CPU and graphics combined into the one chip. Running at 1.8 gigahertz. Obviously no discrete graphics card. Battery life was like an hour if you're lucky. Working with Word, like not even running any intense programs. That had 4 gigabytes of memory originally, at 2400 megahertz. I upgraded that to 8 gigabytes. I did a video where my channel where I swapped it from a hard disk drive and put the operating system on an SSD, which greatly improved its performance and made it actually usable. But it was a very simple laptop, and I just needed an upgrade. So I upgraded to this. This is an ASUS TUF gaming laptop. It is the model number here, FX506IU-HN191T. That's a lot of numbers. So what that basically means is it is an ASUS TUF gaming laptop. It has a Ryzen 7 4800 processor, 4800U or something, I think it is. That's an 8-core 16-thread processor running between 2.3 and 4.2 gigahertz. It has 512 megabytes of 512 gigabytes of storage, like for the operating system to run on. That's on an M.2 drive, and it has 16 gigabytes of DDR4 SODIMM RAM, running at 3200 megahertz. And it also has a GTX 1660 Ti. Now there are ones out there that have I could have gone with an RTX 2060 sort of graphics card, but that one was a few $100s more. I'm really not going to use it for that. This can game on it. Full disclosure, I have already had it out of the packaging. These are the stickers that come on it. I was like a kid at Christmas, I had to open it. I'm sorry. I did repackage it up kind of like how it came, minus the stickers on the screen and near the keyboard and all of that. But yeah, so but the GTX 1660 Ti, that I've done some light gaming on it, and it games. You can play on it. It's okay. It works quite well. If you need to. At the end of the day, it is a laptop. It's not a desktop. It doesn't have the cooling performance that you get with a desktop with fans and whatnot. But for my old laptop, this is a huge leap ahead. This has a 15.7-inch display. It's 144 hertz adaptive sync display. Also, it's got a light up. The keyboard lights up with with the Aura Sync or through what's called Armory Crate now. If you can change the colors of it, you can have your rainbow or set colors. It's really nice. The keyboard, from my perspective, feels great. I think it's fantastic. The whole look of it, design looked great, I think. Personally, haven't got any qualms about it. It is upgradable. I can upgrade it to a maximum of 32 gigabytes of RAM. As I said, it's running 16 gigs at 3200 megahertz at the moment. But I'm not going to. There's no real reason for me to do that. It's performing really well. You can upgrade the storage. It's got an extra M.2 slot, which I'm going to upgrade. I've got a 1 terabyte slot coming, and also I can put in a 2.5 inch, which I've got, and I'll do a later video on this. I can upgrade that. So there are 2 extra expansion slots there, one M.2, one 2.5 inch. Which I'll do it, as I said, another video on. So it is upgradable. So yeah, let's get to the most important part, and let's open it up and check it out. Okay, so opening it up, and this is what you get met with. So it comes, and as I said, I've opened this before, but you get there obviously the laptop, and it's a little pretty little bag, and this is it here. So I'll just quickly put that to the side for a second. We'll look what else. Get some killer stickers, so that it looks kind of nice. You underneath here you get your user guide, warranty card, my ASUS, blah 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 blah, whatever. Yep, usual stuff. You also get the connection for your 2.5 inch drive, and also some screws that go to it, and of course the charging brick, which is on the floor. Oh, my bad. On the floor. That's one end, and the plug that goes into there, that goes to the, you know, like you get with everything. You know, plug that, so the plug's plugged in. The plug goes to the wall, and then you get a decent length. Plug in. It's got a big beefy plug here as well that goes into the actual laptop. So yeah, it's pretty big, decent sort of size. I suppose it's what you get. 180 watts. You can see that on there. So 20 volts. So that's that. And then obviously all comes inside here. So let's get to the main event. Pull this back. Oh, hang on. This. So the thing about this is, I like this. It's got a little notch here. You can actually, if you can see that there. Oh, fingerprint. Look, it helps you open it, and you've got like a little cover that covers that when you first open it. So let me put this back, and we'll have a look at it a bit better. Okay, so here's the main body of the computer. It's got like a nice sort of matte grey on there, black top here, black underneath. It's got some cooling holes there and everything like that. There's the cooling at the back there. You do have a USB Type A there. A couple more on the side there. You do have a USB Type C connection there. Headphone jack, HDMI output, Ethernet. I've got no idea what speed it is, but I'm not going to use anything faster than the 1 gigabit on network connection, whatever. And your plug for your DC in. As I said, opening this, it's got a lovely little notch here, which when you shut it, it's really easy to grab and open. Nice 15.7 inch display. You know, it's kind of pretty laptop. I quite like it. You know, you got the Ryzen 7 4000 series sticker. I left that one on there. All the other stickers that were here and here and here, I took off. Yeah, and being a gaming laptop, you know, you've got your WASD keys. I would have been nice to just have them like this to look like the same, but you know, when you're working on it, I can tell you from experience, it doesn't really matter. You know, when you're actually typing, you think about it. You're looking at the screen, not the keyboard. So yeah, we'll do a boot up. Let's see if we can make sure you can see this properly. Ready, set, go. It's very quick to boot up, very impressive. Done already. So yeah, screen, and I will just put in my password. Yes, that's me. And as you can see, I'm a Star Wars fan at the moment and love The Mandalorian. So yes, there we go. So it's that quick. It's that quick. I personally use a mouse with this, but the trackpad is great. I really enjoy it, the trackpad side of things. So yeah, there we go. Yes, there it is there. The keyboard side of things, you can change quite quickly. Like white lightsabers, I have a white background, and white background is really good, I find, at night time, for if you're working, if I'm working in bed or it's dark or something. But by pressing, so not that, the function key and left, you can color through different strobing effects, just, you know, whatever you want static. So even when you color RGB, rainbow vomit, whatever you call it, you know, it works quite well. Opening up things like YouTube, bang, done. You know, we'll go to my channel, bang, done. So it's very quick. I really love it. Like, this is 8-core 63. Going to my actual desktop here at home, it's only a 6-core 12-thread, and it's just so much faster than it now. Obviously, you know, my my actual home desktop is, you know, running a 6-core 12-thread processor. Yeah, that's fast. But gaming, obviously, I've got an RTX 2070 Super in there, so that's a big difference. But as I said, I'm only going to do light gaming on this if I need to. Mainly, it's really good for the videos. I get good video quality, to be able to watch my videos and stuff like that. So, so some other personal things you can change, you know, the colors and stuff like that. This is what you get standard when you buy it. You get that background. It's a bit too much for me. And because I'm a fan of the Mandalorian and the Sokatana, I've gone with the Sokatana. Yes, so, and of course we got the actual real life version of Rosario Dawson, who played it, which I thought was pretty cool. So, yes, all my bits and bobs down here, set up the way I like it. I can still run Adobe Premiere Pro if I wanted to, you know, edit my videos and stuff on there. Obviously, we're using a lot of things like, you know, Zoom, Skype, Microsoft Teams at the moment for like your video calling for because of the COVID-19 related sort of stuff like that. But yes, very happy with it. Battery life is great. I generally get, what's it say at the moment, 1 hour 57. But if I'm just using Word program, or, you know, Word, or just, you know, scrolling the internet, you know, Google Chrome, whatever, I can get 4 to 5 hours out of this, no worries. So, excuse me with that camera, let's get this back on there. So yeah, very happy with it. So there it is. The good function, one function you can see here is that when you're not using the keys, it'll turn the lights off to obviously save battery power. It's generally fairly silent when you're using it, especially if you're only using things like Microsoft Word, or you're just generally scrolling through Google Chrome. If you're watching some videos, you can hear a bit of noise from the fans. It does have 2 fans in there. When you're gaming, definitely it's a little bit noisy. But, you know, all these people out there that go on and on about noise and calling and everything like that. I mean, it's a laptop. It's not a freaking gaming desktop PC with, I mean, what's mine got? Freaking like 9 fans in it, plus the, hang on a sec, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 fans, including the power supply and the GPU and all that. Like, it's got 2 small fans. It's a laptop. What do you expect from a laptop, you know? But it can game, you know? So yeah, you're going to get some noise because they're going to, yeah, it gets around about 85 degrees or something like that when you're playing some games and things like that, or 85 to 90 degrees if you're really pushing it. But it's a laptop. I don't know what people expect. Some of these, I find it interesting that some of these, you know, reviewers go on about things like that. It's like, yeah, you know, it's going to get hot. It's got two crappy little fans in it because it's a laptop. Well, what do you expect? Right. And oh no, you get a bit of fingerprint here. When, you know, oh no, you get a fingerprint on. You get fingerprints. Really? It's a laptop. I mean, this one here is pretty bulky. It's pretty sturdy. Like that's actually metal. Okay, the rest of the body of it's plastic, but that's actually metal. That's plastic. Oh no, you get a fingerprint somewhere. Get a life. Like, honestly, really, you know, it is what it is. It's a great little laptop. I'm really happy with it so far. But I'll go and we'll crack open the back of it and I'll show you the internals and how I can upgrade it, and yeah, we'll yeah, and just enjoy the rest of the video. Yes, it's another day, and I'm sorry, but somehow I screwed up the video footage of me actually taking the back cover off of the ASUS TUF gaming laptop to show you the upgradability of it. However, and as you can see, I'm in different clothes. It's another day doing this. But however, I'm going to make another video of upgrading it, and just these have come in. So I'm going to be upgrading to, it can take another 2.5 inch drive, and it can only have an SSD. A hard disk drive or HDD is actually too thick, it won't work with them, so I can tell you that. So don't go down that path, and it's a cheaper path. You need to go with an actual SSD because they're generally thinner. The actual, I'm going to spin one around. No, the actual hard disk drives are that little bit thicker, and it won't accommodate that. So there's a little bit of a heads up there. So I'm going to be upgrading to, where are we? The 860 Evo 2.5 inch 500 gig. Wrong side, that side. In the drive caddy, which will be in the video, and I'm also going to, so that'll take care of my documents and pictures and stuff like that, and whatnot. And I'm going to then install this, which is the crucial M.2 NVMe 1 terabyte, 1000 gigabytes, however you want to put it, SSD, which will have, I'm going to put my games on there. So yes, so it can take 2 of those. You can upgrade the laptop from 16 gigabytes to, so it's got 2 8 gig DDR4 SODIMM RAM sticks running at 3200 megahertz. So you can upgrade that to 32 gigs, which I'm not going to do. 16 gigabytes is enough for me. So in the next video you'll see me installing both of these. But in the meantime, playing with this now for quite a few weeks. That's it. Oh, it's a bit funny. I am quite happy with it. It's a great little laptop. It's been very reliable. It gets me through most of the day when I need to use it. Gaming does draw a bit of power on it, as I said, but if you're doing general productivity, it is really good and quite yeah. The battery lasts quite a long time, and it's really and it's fast. That 8-core 16 processor is lightning fast. So anyway, I'll end the video here. Yeah, wait for the next one to come out, which will be the installing of these guys. So please hit that like button, and please subscribe. That would be great. I am on a march to 1,000 subscribers. I'd love to get that. make my day, and in between then, you guys take it easy.